Hello everyone, Scooney007 here bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game we have the 5-6 Baltimore Orioles taking on the 7-4 Tampa Bay Rays. This is game 3 of a 3-game series. Both teams have won a game apiece. It's the rubber game of the match. We'll see who comes out on top. Will it be the Orioles or will it be the Rays? Here is the starting lineup for the Baltimore Orioles. Leading off, the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Batting second, the third baseman, Melvin Mora. Batting third, the right fielder, Nick Markakis. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the first baseman, Kevin Miller. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Abreu Huff. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Luke Scott. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Adam Jones. Batting eighth, the catcher, Guillermo Corzo. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Brandon Farhay. On the mound for the Rays, it is Jeff Neiman. Neiman, first time we're seeing him, 2 wins, 2 losses, a 5.06 ERA, 16 innings pitched, allowed 18 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 8 walks. We're here at Tropicana Field, which gives a +2 to strikeouts and a +3 to walks. And with that, the umpire dusts off home plate as Brian Roberts steps up. And we're ready to start. Here's the first pitch. 3-6, that's going to be a strike. 11, 18 too high. 1-4, that's going to be a double to start off. So Brian Roberts will start this game off with a double as he rounds the second. Let's take a look at the defense for the Tampa Bay, for the Rays. Carl Crawford out there in left field, Upton in center. Reganio out there in right field, going around the horn. Lagoria at third. Bartlett at shortstop. Iwamura is on second. Penna on first. The final one's behind the plate, and Jeff is on the mound. So if we're going to come in, we have a sacrifice play. Melvin Mora batting a .244, 5-1, and that is going to be a successful sac bunt. With 1 out, that's going to move Roberts over to third. And Nick Markakis is up. Markakis batting a .250. Strategy roll is an 11. Orioles holding off. 2-6. That's going to be a walk. 18. That is an 11. And that puts runners on the corners. Kevin Millard up. Millard batting an .091. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 5-4, strikeout, 12, that's a 6, struck him out, and 1 away, 2 away, sorry. Abreu Huff batting a .340, strategy rolls a 9, Orioles holding off. 2-6 walk, 11, that's a 3, and that loads the bases. So with the bases loaded and 2 outs, Luke Scott up. He's batting a .375. Here's the pitch. 3-2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. 5-2 HR8. And that is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 3 left on. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Leading off, the second baseman, Akinori Iwamura. Batting second, the left fielder, Carl Crawford. Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Pena. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the center fielder, B.J. Upton. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Johnny Gomes. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Justin Ruggiero. Batting eighth, the catcher, Mike Defiance. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Jason Bartlett. On the mound for the Orioles, it is Brian Burries. Burries comes into the game, Burrells comes into the game with a 4.03 ERA. No wins, one loss. 6 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And with that, Ewan Moore steps up. He's batting at .279, and the pitch. 3-5, possible error on a ground ball. 2-4, double star 1. That's a fly ball out there to Scott. Will make the catch in at number 1. Let's take a look at the defense for the Baltimore Orioles. Scott out there in left field. Jones is in center. Markakis at right, going around the horn. Morris on third. Farhay at short. Roberts on second. Millard's on first. Corzo behind the plate, and Bryan is on the mound. Carl Crawford batting a 196. 4-1, possible error on a throw. 5-5. Power hit to Scott. That's a 17. It's going to be a fly ball. That's a fly out there to left field. Out number 2, 2 away, and that's going to bring up Carlos Pena. Pena batting a 178. 4-6, that's going to be a walk. 15, that's a 2, and that's a walk. So as Pena will trot on down to first, it's B.J. Upton batting a 227. Strategy rolls a 10. Here's the pitch. 4-4, possible error. 4-6, base hit to Jones. Jones's error range is on a 1 to 2. That's a 19. There's no error there. So Upton gets on with a base hit. Pena goes over to second. We'll get the whole sign as his base run rating. Jones's arm is a -2. It will bring Pena down to a 0, so Pena will hold at second. Johnny Gomes is up. Gomes is batting a 143. 2 outs with runners on first and second. Strategy rolls a 14. Here's the pitch. 1-2. That's going to be a blank. 5-5. Power hit to Jones. That's a 6. That's going to be a triple. So, as Gomes smacks that all the way back to the wall. And he'll drive in 2 runs. And the Rays take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Evan Longoria is up. He's batting a 667. Strategy rolls a 17. 5-4. That's going to be a walk. 13. That is an 8. And that's going to be a walk. So the Rays have runners on the corners. It's going to be Justin up next. He's batting a 500. Strategy roll 14. Here's the pitch. 2-6, strike 21. That's a 5. Struck him out. So 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors after 1. It's Rays 2, Orioles nothing. We go to the top of the second. Adam Jones, Guillermo Corzo, and Brandon Farhay due up for the Orioles. Adam Jones batting a 152. 5-6, that's going to be a hit by pitch. That's a 14. Jeff Gibbs a +4 to hit by pitch. That's a 2. And Adam Jones is awarded first base as he got hit by the pitch. Infield going to double play death as Guillermo will come up. First time we're seeing him. He's played in 3 games, had 8 at-bats so far. No average yet. Strategy rolls a 10. 6-1, possible error on a ground ball. 3-1, that's going to be a fly ball out there to Justin, out there in right field. Out number 1, 1 away. Infield still at double play depth. Strategy roll 10. Brandon Farhay batting a 125. Here's the pitch. 10 on the strategy die. 6-6 blank. 5-4. That's going to be a double. It's a one hop off the wall. It's a double for Brandon Farhay. Adam Jones on third. He'll come home. He'll get a +1 as that's it out there to Upton. That is a 2. His base run rating is a 3. And the Orioles cut the lead down to 1. It becomes a 1-run game. It's 2-1. So Jeff Nehan, no pickoff, but that is a 3. 1 out with runners 1-4. Home run chance on a 1-11. The 12 is too high. 6-6, that's going to be a base hit past Penna. And with that, Brandon Farhay will go to third and get the hold sign. He'll come home on a 4 through 6. His base run rating is a 3. Melvin Mora, here's the pitch. 0-for-0 right now. Strategy roll 15, nothing doing the die. 2-6, that's going to be a walk. 12, that's a 2. And once again, we have the bases loaded. So with the bases loaded, that's going to bring up Nick Markakis. They're going to go out to the mound real quick and talk to him and find out what's, is he just nervous or what's going on? All right, and with that, Nick Markakis is up. He's got a walk. Strategy roll 18. Here's the pitch. 2-5. That's going to be a range play. 5-6. Double star 1. It's a ground ball to Longoria. His range is on a 1-4. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. Are they going to go for the double play? They are not. They are going to go for the double play. However, that is a fielder's choice. Brandon will score. Roberts will go to third. Mora will go to second. 2 outs, and we have a tie game. Kevin Millard up. Millard is 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Strategy roll 1. Orioles holding off 6-5. Strikeout 12. That's a 2. Struck him out. So 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on for the Orioles. We go to the bottom of the second. Mike Defiance, Jason Barlett, and Iwamura due up for the Rays. Mike Defiance batting a 143. 3-4. That's going to be a blank. 5-2. Ground ball to Roberts. Out number 1, 1 away, and that's going to bring up Jason Barlett. Bartlett batting at 267. Here's the pitch. 5-2 range play. 3-6. Base hit to Farhay. It's a ground ball up the middle to Farhay. Farhay's range is at a 1-3. That's a 5. And they'll get on with a base hit. Can't get to it in time, and Bartlett is on with a base hit. We go to the top of the order. Iwamura is up. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll 13. Rays holding off. Infield double play depth. 5-5. Strike. 5-5 is a blank, sorry. 5-5. Ground ball to Farhay. And that's going to be an fielder's choice, so Bartlett will get forced out at second. And Iwamura is on with a base hit. Carl Crawford is up. He's 0 for 1 today. Strategy rolls a 13. 2 out to the runner on first. 6-5. Strikeout 11. That's an 11. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go after 2. We're tied at 2. We go to the top of the third. Abreu Huff, Luke Scott, Adam Jones due up for the Orioles. Here's the pitch to Abreu Huff. He's got a walk his last time up. 4-2, strike 10. That's a 7. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Luke Scott. Luke Scott is 0 for 1. 1-5, that's going to be a blank. 2-1, fly ball out there to Upton. And that is going to be out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Adam Jones. Jones with a run scored his last time up. Here's the pitch. 2-2, walk, 8-19, too high. 2 up, 2 down, 2-6. That's going to be a double past Justin. It's a fair ball, and with that, Jones will go for extra bases. And with that, we'll bring up Guerrero. He's 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 17. Here's the pitch. 6-3. Strikeout 16. The 20 is too high. 3-3. That's a double star 5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Crawford, who will go back, make the catch, and retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the third. Carlos Pena, B.J. Upton, Johnny Gomes due up for the Rays. Carlos Pena with a walk and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 4-2, walk plus 25. That's a 17. And that's going to be a walk on down to first. So what we do on a walk plus, we add 10 plus the rating for the walk. So in this case, we're adding 13 to that number. B.J. Upton, infield at double play depth. Upton is 1 for 1 with a run scored. Strategy rolls a 16. Rays holding off. 1-5, strike 14. That's a 5. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up Johnny Gomes. Gomes is 1 for 1 with a triple and 2 RBIs. Strategy rolls a 7. 4-4, possible error. 2-3. Fly ball to Scott. Scott's error ranges on a 1-2. That's a 6. No error there. And Scott will make the catch as he flies out to left field. Evan Longoria with a walk. Strategy rolls a 15. He walked his last time up. 6-6 blank. 4-1. That's going to be a ground ball to Roberts. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on for the Rays. After 3, we're tied at 2. We go to the top of the 4th. Brandon Farhay, Brian Roberts, and Melvin Mora due up for the Orioles. With that, Brandon Farhay, 1 for 1 with a double, a run, and an RBI. 4-2 strike, 16-17 too high. 3-4, that's going to be a double. And with that, Brandon Farhay will get on with a double. We go to the top of the order. So as the order clicks around to the top, Brian Roberts, who's 2 for 2 with a double as well, comes up. Strategy roll 1. Here's the pitch. Orioles holding off. 2-1 range play. 5-1. That's going to be a base hit to Iwamura. Iwamura's range is on a 1-3. That's a 4. No. Mora will dive for it and fail. Can't get to it in time. And that's going to put runners on the corners. Brandon Farhay comes home on a 2-6. His base run rating is a 3. And the Orioles now take the lead 3-2. So infield going to come in. We have a sacrifice play. We have a 16 on the strategy die. And with that, Melvin Mora, who walked his last time up, gets the pitch. It's a sac play for 3. It's a wild pitch. On a 1-2, it's a pass ball, 15, nothing happens. So we're going to re-roll. 6-2, and that's going to be a walk plus. That's a 22. That's a 4, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, now runners on set first and second. That's going to bring up Nick Markakis. Markakis is 0 for 1 with a walk and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 12. 3-1 double question mark. That's going to be a single on a 1-20. That is a 20. And that loads the bases. However, Roberts will come home with a base run rating of a 3. He'll come home on a 1-6. As that's hit back to the pitcher. It's now 4-2 Orioles. Mora will get the hold sign and stay at second. Kevin Millard up. Millard is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Strategy roll is a 15. Here's the pitch. 4-4, strikeout 12. That's a 5. Struck him out. And that is out number 1. Brady Huff is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Strategy roll 3. Orioles holding off. 2-6. That's going to be a walk. 11-15 too high. 1-6. That's going to be a base hit to Crawford. And once again, that loads the bases. Moore will get the hold sign and hold at third. Luke Scott is 0 for 2. Strategy roll 14. Here's the pitch. 5-3, strikeout 14, 16, too high. 6-2, that's going to be a double past Justin. And that's going to score 2 runs. Mora and Markakis will come in. It's a 2-run RBI. Abreu Huff will hold at third. Bullpen for the Rays warming up as Adam Jones, who's 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored, steps up. Strategy rolls a 2. 2-1 range play. And that's going to be 6-4. It's a power hit to Justin. On a 14, that's going to be a fly ball out. His range is on a 1-3. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. And takes the single away. And that is a failed sacrifice fly there. However, with a 1, the lead runner will advance. So the SF roll failed. However, on the advancement of the die, that did not. So it's... And with that, Luke Scott will go to third. It's 7-2 here in the top of the 4th. And with that, they'll pull in him and they're going to bring in right, left, and a switch. They're going to bring in Jason Hamill. Yep, Jason Hamill's going to come in. That's his card. Jason Hamill comes into the game with a 2.52 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. He's pitched 10 and 2/3 innings. Allowed 9 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Jeff Neiman. He went 3 and 2/3 innings, allowed 9 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 17.03. Guillermo Cortez is up. Strategy rolls a 6. 6-4. Blank. 6-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to Iwamura. And that will retire the side. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Justin, Mike Defiance, and Jason Bartlett due up for the Rays. Justin is 0 for 1, struck out his last time up. 4-5, home run. That's a 9. That's a 9. And that ball is out of here. It's a fly ball down the left field side. That ball is hit into the upper decks down there. It's a solo home run for Justin. And that is his... That's going to be a home run for Justin. It's now 7-3. Rays down by 4, and that's going to bring up Mike Defiance. Defiance is 0 for 1. And here's the pitch. 6-4. Strikeout 5. 13 too high. 2-2. And that's going to be a base hit past Mora. As Mike will get on with a base hit. So infield coming to double play depth as Jason Bartlett will step up. He's 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 13. The Rays holding off on Strat. 3-2. That's going to be a blank. 5-2. That's a double past Jones. That's a one hopper off the wall. Bartlett will get extra bases. The Firelands will get the hold at third. We go to the top of the order. Iwamura up. He's 0 for 2 today. Strategy rolls a 2. Infield normal depth. The pitch. 4-5. Home run. That's a 2. The 18 is too high. 3-6. However, that is going to be a base hit past Millard. So it's a base hit RBI as the Firelands will come in. It's now 7-4 as the Rays claw back. Still no outs. Infield at normal. Infield going to double play depth. They're going to try for the double play here. Carl Crawford is up. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 13. 5-6. Strike 11. That's a 6. Struck him out. So 1 away, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. Carlos Pena. 2 walks with a run scored. Strategy rolled 11. 4-4. Possible error. 1-3. That's going to be a base hit to Jones. Jones will come up under it. Can't get to it in time. Actually, he makes an error. His error ranges on a 1-2. That is a 1. So that is an error. And it's a 2-base error as he boots the ball. So with that, Carlos Pena will take 2. Pena with a single will make that into a triple as he'll go to third. And that's going to score Bartlett and Iwamura. 2 runs come in. It's now a 1-run game on a 2-base error by Jones. And with that, the tying run is on third, and B.J. Upton comes up. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a run. Strategy rolls a 9. 2-2, blank. 6-2, ground ball to Roberts. Are they going to try to score? Yes. They're going to go for the auto out. That they are. So with that, Pena ties up. So with that, Upton will get out at first, but with that, Pena will come home to score and tie the game up. 7-0 as Johnny Gomes will come up to the plate. Gomes is 1 for 2 with a triple and 2 RBIs. 5-2 range play. 5-3, and that's going to be a line drive to Mora. Mora's ranges on a 1-3. That's a 4. It will get past him, and that's going to be on for a base hit. And he can't get to it as it will scoot right in between his legs. And go out there to the outfield. Scott will make it and hold him at first. So with that, Gomes is on with a base hit. And we go to Evan Longoria, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. Strategy rolls a 9. Rays holding off. 5-1, walk. 13, that's an 8, and that's going to be a walk. And with that, Brian Burry is down to his last batter that he can face before he's considered tired. Justin Rigonio is up. He's 1 for 2 with a home run, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 17. Here's the pick. 4-5. Home run. That's a 9. 17 too high. 4-6. That's going to be a double start too. And that's going to be a fly ball out there to Jones. And that will retire the side. So 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error after 4. We're tied at 7. We go to the top of the 5th. It's going to be Brandon Forey, Brian Roberts, and Melvin Mora due up for the Orioles. Jason Hamill can face 9 more batters before he's considered tired. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch to Brandon Forey. Forey is 2 for 2 with 2 doubles, 2 runs, and an RBI. 6-3 blank. 2-4. That's going to be a fly ball to Crawford. And out number 1. 1 away. We go to the top of the order. Here's Brian Roberts. He's 3 for 3 with a double, a run, and an RBI. 4-5 range play at Tropicana Field. We go to the ballpark card. 5-5. Fly ball to Crawford. Crawford's range is on a 1-4. That's a 6. That's going to be a double. And that is a double for Brian Roberts. Also gets on with a double. 1 out with a runner on second. And with that, we have a sacrifice play coming up. Infield coming in. Sack play. Here's the pitch. 1 away. 2-3. And that is a successful sack bunt. And with that, Roberts will go to third. We have a steal attempt. Does he still home? On a 3. He does. He stole home plate. Comes home on a steal. Here's the pitch to Markakis. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, a run, 2 RBIs, 5-5. That's a walk. 18. That's a 17. That's going to be a walk. So with a runner now on first, Kevin Millard will come up. He's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Strategy roll 7. Here's the pitch. That is going to be 4-6. That's going to be a strike. 12. That's a 9. Struck him out. So 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Mike Defiance, Jason Barlett, and Iwamura due up for the Rays. And that's going to do it for Brian Burries. We have a new pitcher on the mound. And they're going to go with Matt Albers will come into the game. We can take a look at his card. So that's his card. Matt Alberts, 1 win, no loss. He's pitched 2/3 of an inning, allowed no hits, no strikeouts, and no walks so far in the replay. Taking a look at the stats here from Matt Alberts. For Brian Burries. 9 innings, 7 runs, 6 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, and 1 home run. All right, here's the pitch. 2-1, possible error on a throw. Mike Defiance is 1 for 2 with a run scored, 2-2, and that's going to be a base hit past Mora. And that is going to be an error on a throw. Mora's range is a 7. That's a 6 infield single, even if no error, all base, 1 base only, all runners. That is a throwing error. It's a 1 base error. And with that, Defiance will take on second place. So runner on second, that's going to bring up Mike Defiance. Jason Bartlett will come in. Bartlett pickoff attempt. Alberts does not pick anyone off. It's a 16. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a run scored, 2-5. Strikeout plus, we add 10 plus the 2 from the strikeout there. We're adding 12. That's a 20. That's a 2. Struck him out. So 1 away. Strategy rolls a 14. We go to the top of the order. Iwamura is 1 for 3 with a run and an RBI. 2-1, possible error on a throw. 4-4, ground ball to Alberts. Error rating for Alberts is a 0. That's a 6. No error there. And with that, the out is going to be at first, as the Ferns will get the hold sign. 2 away. Carl Crawford up. Crawford is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 6-4, that's going to be a walk. 10, that is a 10, and that's going to be a walk. Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's now 8-7. They scored a run. Yep. So then with that run now, the Orioles have an 8-7 lead. And I am sorry if I missed that. So with that, Penna is up. Runners now on first and second. Penna is 1 for 2 with 2 walks, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Strategy rolls a 1. 1-6, possible error on a ground ball. 6-4, ground ball to Miller. Miller's error ranges on a 1-3. That's a 6. No error there. And that will retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors after 5. Orioles 6, Rays 7. We go to the top of the 6th. Brady Huff, Luke Scott, Adam Jones due up for the Orioles. Brady Huff is 1 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. Here's the pitch. They are going to leave Hamill in. He can face 4 more batters. 4-1 range play. 1-5 double. That's a double star 4. It's a ground ball to Longoria. His range is on a 1-4. That's a 4. And he'll take the double. That would have been a double if it failed, but. And he'll make the play, toss it over to Penna for out number 1, 1 away. And that's going to bring up Luke Scott. Luke Scott is 1 for 3 with a double and 2 RBIs. 1-6, possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be 3-5, double star 6. That's a fly ball out there to Justin. We'll go back. makes the catch and 2 away. Adam Jones, 1 for 1 with a double, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 2-5, that's going to be a walk. 8-17, too high. 2-2, that's going to be a base hit past Longoria. And it's hit down past the third baseline, and runner now on first. Orioles trying to get some insurance run here. Guillermo up. He's 0 for 3. Striduel's a 13. 4-4. Strikeout 16. 19. Too high. 6-2. That's going to be a ground ball to Longoria. He'll make the catch and toss it over to first for out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's B.J. Upton, Johnny Gomes, and Evan Longoria due up. B.J. Upton is 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 5-3. Home run chance on a 1-13. That's a 7. The 20 is too high. 3-3, however, is a power hit to Jones. And that's going to be a 17. Jones goes all the way back to the wall, jumps up, and makes the catch, 1 away. Johnny Gomes, 2 for 3 with a triple and 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. 3-3. Blank. 5-1. And that's going to be a double past Jones. That's a one-hopper off the wall as Johnny Gomes will get on with, is safe with a double. Still attempt. And that's an 8. And Gomes will safely steal third base. Evan Longoria is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Here's the pitch. Tying run at third. 2-2 at the ballpark. 2-6, double star 5. It's a ground ball to Farhay. Are they gonna score him? Yes, they are. And are they going to go for the out at first? No. So in a fielder's choice, with that, if the runner heads for home, if 1D6 higher, that he's out. Instead, Farhay will take it, throw it to home, and he's forced out at home. And with that, Longoria will get on. They got him out at the plate. So Longoria now with a steal attempt. That's a 20. That's going to be a 17. It's a -1 from Matt Alberts. And with that, Longoria is safe at second. Justin is up. He's 1 for 3 with a home run, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. 2 outs, 4-5. That's a blank. 5-5, ground ball to Roberts. And that will retire the side. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the after 6. It's Orioles 8, Tampa Bay 7. We go to the top of the 7th. It's Brandon Farhay, Brian Roberts, and Melvin Mora due up for the Orioles. Jason Hamble. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the Rays. And then it's going to be JP. Are they going to bring in Hill? That's what they're thinking. They're thinking of bringing in Hal. They're going to bring in instead. Yeah, they're going to bring in Hal. That's his card. So Hal will come in the game with a 2.25 ERA as he warms up. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks. Taking a look at the stats here. For Jason Hamill, he went 2 innings, allowed 2 hit, 2 and 1/3 inning. Allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 2.77. Brian Farhay is up. And here's the pitch. He's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, 2 runs, and an RBI. 1-4, that's going to be a walk plus. That's a 16, that's a 1, and that's going to be a walk. So runner now on first, infield coming into double play depth. Brandon Roberts up. Roberts is 4 for 4 with 2 doubles, 2 runs, and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 5. 4-6, range play at Tropicana Field. 4-1, HR. It's an HR7. It's going to go down to Crawford. Crawford's range is on a 1-4. That's a 3. He'll make the catch. Only applicable if HR check from ballpark card doesn't result in a home run. That's a 6. The HR check would have been a 3. And with that, Crawford makes the catch at the wall. It's a hit and run attempt, but with an N. Hit and run cannot be attempted with an N. Infield still at double play depth. Melvin Mora is up. He has 2 walks and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 2-3, strikeout plus 19. That's a 15. Struck him out looking. So 2 away, that's going to bring up Nick Markakis. Markakis is 1 for 2 with 2 runs and RBI, with a run and 2 RBIs. Strategy rolls an 11. Orioles holding off. 5-5 blank. 4-6. That's going to be a ground ball to Penna. As we sing, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Mike Defiance, Jason Barlett, and Iwamura due up for the Rays. Let's take a look at the box score of the game so far. Baltimore has scored 2 runs in the 2nd, 5 runs in the 4th, a run in the 5th, 8 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors they've committed. Tampa Bay came out strong in the 1st inning. They scored 2. Then 5 runs in the 4th, and 7 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They're down by 1 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Mike Defiance is up, and with that, Matt Alberts can face 1 more batter. Defiance is 2 for 3. They're going to leave him in. The pitch. 3-5. Strikeout 5. That's a 5. Struck him out. And with that, Alberts is now tired as Jason Barlett comes up. Barlett is 2 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, and a run. 1-2 range play. 3-3. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Scott. Scott's range is on a 1-3. That's a 1. And he'll make the catch. And with that, we go to the top of the order. Iwamura is due up. He's 1 for 4 with a run and an RBI. 6-6. That's going to be a double star. That's going to be a ground ball to Farhay. And with that, the Orioles, for the first time in this game, have a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Very easy in a score. It's a 1-2-3 inning after 7. Baltimore 8, Tampa Bay 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Kevin Millard, Abraham Huff, Luke Scott due up for the Orioles. Kevin Millard, 0 for 4 today. They are going to leave Powell in. Actually, yeah. Powell can stay in for one more inning, and that's what they're going to do here. So Millard is 0 for 4. They're not going to let him take the hit. There is no changes to the Rays lineup. Millard not taking the hit. And with that, they're going to bring in Raymond Hernandez. Hernandez will come into the game with a 281. Here's the pitch. 6-2. Blank. 3-1. That's going to be a double. And Hernandez is on with a double. So strategy roll 6. Orioles holding off. Abraham Huff due up. Huff is 1 for 3. And here's the pitch. 1 for 3 with a walk, a strikeout, and a run. 6-5. Wild pitch. On a 1 through 10, it's going to be a wild pitch. On 11 to 12, it's going to be a pass ball. And that is a 12. That's going to be a pass ball. It's a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the die. He hits that foul 2-2 range play. 5-5. That's going to be a double pass. Justin, sorry. His range is at a 1-3. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. And with that, Hernandez will get the hold sign and stay at second. So 1 away with a runner on second. Luke Scott up. He's 1 for 4 with a double and 2 RBIs. Strategy roll 19. 4-3. That's going to be a double star. It's a ground ball to Iwamura. The out is at first. Hernandez will go to third. And 2 away. Adam Jones is up. Jones is 2 for 2 with a double, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 6. Here's the pitch. 4-2. That's going to be a walk. 12. That's a 5. And that's a walk with runners now on the corners. And that's going to bring up Guerrero. Guerrero is 0 for 4. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Wild pitch again on a 19. That's too high. Outside of the range. 6-4. Pop up to Bartlett. And he'll make the catch. So with that, we do have a new batter on at first, and that is going to be Raymond Hernandez will take over at first. And no other changes to their lineup. Matt Albert's coming out. Left, and right. Jamie Walker. They're going to bring in Jamie Walker to set this up. Yep. Walker coming in. That's his card. Walker will come into the game with a 7.30 ERA. He's got 1 loss, 3 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look here at the stats from Matt Alberts. Alberts went 2 innings. No, he went 3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 2 try that again. 3 innings pitched, he allowed 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, no ERA. Carl Crawford is up. He's 0 for 3 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's no runs, 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles. Crawford, Penna, and Upton due up for the Rays. Crawford 0 for 3, 2. He's going to take the hit. 2-2 blank. 5-6 ground ball to Hernandez. Out number 1, 1 away, and that's going to bring up Carlos Penna. Penna is 1 for 2 with 2 walks, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Here's the pitch. 1 by. That's going to be a possible error on a throw. 3-2 ground ball to Roberts. Error rating for Roberts is at a 1 to 3. That's an 11. There is no error there. Out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up B.J. Upton. Upton is 1 for 4 with a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. 4-3. That's going to be a range play. 6-3. Fly ball to Markakis. Markakis' range is on a 1 to 3. That's a 1. He'll make the catch. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. And once again, the Orioles make quick work of the Rays as they retire in order. After 8, it's Orioles 8, Rays 7. We go to the top of the 9th. Will the Rays find some 9th inning magic? Or can the Orioles secure the win? We'll find out. Let's take a look real quick at the box score of the game after 8 innings had been played. Baltimore scoring 2 runs in the 2nd, 5 runs in the 4th, a run in the 5th, 8 runs, 12 hits, and they've committed only 2 errors in this game. Tampa Bay, 2 runs in the 1st. They came out strong. 4 runs in the 4th to tie the game up. 7 runs and 11 hits, no errors. They're down by 1. How is done? And they're going to bring in Grant Bellafor. Yep, Grant Bellafor will come in. That's his card. Bellafor will come into the game with no ERA. He's pitched 4 innings, allowed 1 hit, 8 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for J.P. Howell. Howell went 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and ERA of a 1.50. Brandon Farhay, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, a walk, 2 runs, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 6-4. That's a blank. Special K rating on a 1 through 10, 18 too high, 4-4. Ground ball to Iwamura. Out number 1. 1 away as we go to the top of the order. Brian Roberts is 4 for 5 today with 2 doubles, a run, and an RBI. 1-3 range play. 8 struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Melvin Mora. Mora is 0 for 1 with two walks, a strikeout, and a run. They're letting Moore take the hit here, 6-4. And that's going to be a walk. That's a 22. That's a 14, and it's going to be a base on balls. So 2 away with Mora on first. That's going to bring up Nick Markakis, who is 1 for 3 with 2 walks, a run, and 2 RBIs. 1-2, strikeout plus 22. That's a 13. Struck him out. So no runs, no hits, and no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Johnny Gomes, Evan Longoria, and Justin due up. And with that, Jamie Walker is done. Baltimore going now to their bullpen. And they're going to bring in Jim Johnson for the save here. That's his card. So Johnson comes into the game with a 9.0 ERA. No wins, 1 loss. He's got 1 inning pitched, allowed 2 hits, no strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats for Jamie Walker, he went 1 inning, an ERA of a 5.74. He's got to face Gomes, Longoria, and Justin. Here is the pitch to Johnny Gomes. He's 3 for 4 with a double, a triple, and an RBI and 2 RBIs. 1-1, that's going to be a walk. 17, that's a 16. And that's going to be a walk. So Gomes will get replaced by Perez, who will come on the pinch run. So the tying run is aboard. Evan Longoria. They are going to let Longoria take the hit. And they're going to bring in Eric Kinske. It's a hit and run attempt. Infield normal depth. 4-1 blank. On a hit and run, remember all ground double plays get a -2. Base run ratings get a +2. Home run and walks are cut in half, and if it's a line out, we treat it as an error. All line outs are double plays, except for an error on a throw, and if the batter strikes out, we'll resolve it as a steal. So 4-1 is a blank. 4-5, pop up to Farhay. And that's out number 1. Infield coming in, double play depth. As Justin will come up. He's 1 for 4. Home run, strikeout, run, and an RBI. 2-5 blank. Sorry, 2-5 is a blank. Strategy roll 16, they're holding off 1-6. Ground ball to Farhay. And that's going to be a double play. As Farhay will get it, tosses it over to Roberts. Farhay gets it. And that is a double play. That is a game-ending double play. It's a 6-4-3 double play. As the Baltimore Orioles defeat the Tampa Bay Rays 8-7. Final line score coming right up. So with that, Matt Albert, final score. Baltimore, 8 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. Tampa Bay, 7 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Matt Albert will get his second win. Jason Hamill picks up his second loss. And Jim Johnson will get his first save of the season. Justin will also pick up his first home run of the season. So with that, Jason Ham, with that, Matt Alberts will get the win. Two hits, one walk, two strikeouts, no ERA. Jason Hamill went 2 1/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. An ERA of a 2.77. And with that, Jim Johnson went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, an ERA of a 4.50. Grant Belford, the last pitcher up for the Rays, went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts, no ERA there. So with that, that's going to do it for us here as the Baltimore Orioles will go to improve to 6-6. They go to 500, and the Tampa Bay Rays drop to 7-5. That's going to do it for us here at Tropicana Field. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 and when I go 2008 replay. And when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.